So, wo waren wir denn? Wo waren wir? Ach genau, ich musste das Ganze, da ist er ja. Ich muss den ganzen Fall nochmal, zusammenfassen. Go over the entire incident and then I can prove terrorist crime. That's right. We don't do that. We can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
It's finally come to this, my throb is chesting. Was? Every case has one last feature to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the order of events in the case in the form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where a number of pieces are missing. Hello, baby. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels provided. Around 3 to 5 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use up all of the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. After that, if you fill in all the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps, but once you fill some in, it will become much simpler. For those of you who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Now then, when playing a with a closing argument, there's a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gaps on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in that gap. Also, if you move the reticle onto a truth panel, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that it will be a time limit. Well, then good luck and have fun. Ich habe irgendwie nicht aufgepasst. Ich werde mir aber bestimmt wird mir wieder einfallen, wie das ging. Ach so, ich glaube, ich habe hier unten 5 und da muss ich jetzt mal gucken, wo ich die hinpacke. Was haben wir denn hier am Anfang? Hallo? Kriege ich hier auch einen Hint? Ich dachte, da kriege ich auch einen. Ach, da oben. Everyone at the party is... Okay, da habe ich nichts dabei. At the storage room before the blackout. Das könnte passen. Ja. Nico is holding it in. Knife glowing in the dark. The office when the blackout occurred. The moment it got dark, Byakuya. Das wahrscheinlich. Who did Byakuya see? Das war ja Nagito. What was found under the table? Okay, und die anderen 2. Alles klar, man kriegt immer 5 Bilder. 2 davon sind in Wirklichkeit gar nicht zu gebrauchen. Ich meine, Hiyoko, die irgendwas trinkt, war ja schon mal nicht wirklich hilfreich. Der perfekte Grabsteinspruch. Achso, er versteht es erst und der letzte am Buffet. Ja. Okay, was haben wir jetzt? Das fällt wahrscheinlich schon mal weg, weil das ja schon hier vorkommt. Closing the fire door. Das dürfte es sein, weil er hat ja die Feuertür zugemacht, damit dann nicht auffällt, wenn er mit dem Licht da lang läuft. Okay. Chiaki is guarding the old building. Ist irgendwie gar nicht so leicht. The office when you lie down. Who did Byakuya see? Killer obtained alive, the weapon hidden in. Ich muss mal gucken, was überhaupt die Hinweise gerade sind. Okay. I heard it. Das dürfte sein. Ibugi has amazing hearing. Ja genau, Patrick. Chris ist da. Oh, was fehlt denn jetzt noch? Weapon hidden in. Killer obtained a light. Ich würde sagen, Chiaki könnte irgendwo passen. Nee, ne? Nein, das schon mal nicht. Ah. bin auch zu blöd. Hilfe! Before the blackout. When the blackout occurred. Was das vielleicht auch? Nee, das ist ja... Okay, ich glaube, mir läuft vielleicht die Zeit davon. Das passt ja auch nicht, der da draußen. Hä? Hier? Ja, aber da stand doch everyone at the party is. War das stand da, oder? Ja, was auch immer. When the blackout occurred, condition are switched on. Big meat on the bone. The weapon hidden in. Das kann ja nicht sein, das war ja before. Ist das der Herd? Das ist so schlecht zu erkennen. Ist das der Herd? Ah, okay. Mann, ich sacke ja mal total. Da war mir das im ersten und dritten lieber. Wo did das da? Ah, das hat Byakuya gesehen. Und was fehlt jetzt noch? Storage room before the blackout.
Here's everything that happened
So.
in this case.
Gut.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started.
Ja, Chris, eigentlich in diesem Spiel hat man abwechselnd Mörderfälle und dann so eine Art Klassengericht, wo man den Fall versucht aufzulösen. Du bist gerade am Schluss des ersten Klassengerichts gekommen. Das heißt, du kriegst jetzt nur die Auflösung statt das Klassengericht mit.
Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway. But at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall. They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles.
Oh yeah.
Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, Everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan.
Das Beste ist ja, dass Nagito jetzt nicht verurteilt wird und wir dementsprechend bestimmt noch viele tolle Tage mit ihm verbringen werden.
The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
Der Gesichtsausdruck,
The
ey.
long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it.
Was ist denn Churrasco?
With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway.
Guckt euch mal den Hintern an. Ulala.
First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall.
Irgendwas zu essen?
Then,
Nee,
guided
echt.
by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item.
Gut, dass du das gesagt hast. Da wäre ich ja überhaupt nicht drauf gekommen. Bei einem riesigen Stück Fleisch.
That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
Mhm, deswegen haben wir das da gefunden.
With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there.
Ach so. Ah, ich habe immer gedacht, dass Nagito die Leuchtfarbe da dran gemacht hat. Aber Nagito hat wahrscheinlich tatsächlich nur das Messer da versteckt, um sich dann halt mit der Lampe zu orientieren. Das heißt, wenn Byakuya nicht eingesprungen wäre, wäre Nagito draufgegangen.
If only he had retreated, he probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but he had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer.
Ja, und ganz schön oft sogar. Stand, glaube ich, in dem Pfeil. Schluckstück.
The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura? That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong? This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
Ja, offenbar ja doch, ne?
Would never.
It seems this is the end.
Letzten zwei habe ich aber voll versemmelt. Weg der Katze. Jetzt will die Katze auf dem Schreibtisch.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops, I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
No thanks.
Why did this happen?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Mit einer Ukulele. Ja, die englische klingt schon recht anders, aber nachdem ich mich dran gewöhnt habe, fand ich die auch echt gut, auf ihre eigene Art und Weise. Oh nein, jetzt muss ich wieder selber vorlesen. That's right. This time the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teru Hanamura. Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying pawns like him is the one who killed Byakuya? Why did Jesus Christ? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey!
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing the dishes for the party, and then I heard a weird laughter near the dining hall, and when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning duty, putting the knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. And I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess with the air-conditioned timers. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him.
When that happened, he... You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught.
What?
Been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Teru, just to let you know, it's pointless of you to stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, or the days beyond that, I will definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, that's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it at all. This isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here. That's why I want to be of good use to them. I love all of the ultimates, and I admire them for being symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting the despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means, the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness, and in order to see it, I'm going to become everybody's stepping stone. I want to make your hopes shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for a powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
You're kidding, right?
Mann, wie gut, dass er psychisch komplett stabil zu sein scheint. Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious?
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so it's alright that this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I can be called the ultimate fanatic.
No way!
You, there's something wrong with you. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? Nagito, what is the meaning of this? explain it to me. I don't understand anything about this story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare to that.
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's a given that trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killings are simply a tragedy. But for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing!
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself can become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die as everyone's trial.
Great!
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to brave new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it, man. You seriously starting to piss me off. He really is like to creep me out.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically wanted to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as someone killing for fun, but I guess it did look the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving and leaving you all to die. Is that why you didn't mind when Teru discovered the plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps that was intentional too?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing, plus it would be better for him if the mystery was more complex. Is that why you blatantly revealed your plan to Teru? You expected to pique Teru's curiosity, and you look forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was cleaning.
What?
That was your doing as well.
You're right.
I just casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall, so don't get too close to it.
Hey!
Stupid, you seriously bet you're crazy, he's insane. That's right, that's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why? Why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know, because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take that knife. But that's why I aimed and thrust the iron skewer there. Why is Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife, and then in place of Nagito...
Nope.
I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito. What? What did you just say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry. As long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become a victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. And that someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito, even though he was trying to take the knife? I see. Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be? You knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like me?
Of course not. I'm not that good at calculating. I just took some precautionary measures. The results of that were going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. But since it was my life that had been saved, I didn't want to just waste it. So that's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit his crime because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might truly be the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the hope that could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself when I also empathized with Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know. If I left him in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. I told him I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping this island.
Right?
Those were my exact words to him before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru Teru?
Man.
In the end, my help just wasn't enough, and this turned out to be a bad ending for Teru Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You will become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hopes can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. I'm gonna go crazy just listening to you, man.
Hey!
Hey, is it really okay for us to just leave this crazy bastard alone like this?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off? He said high school students are so violent these days. But the person who's gonna get killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teru Teru.
What's the matter?
Ooh, you didn't forget, right? Because I told you already at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, a fun punishment awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
That was, how should I put it? An accident, an act of self-defense, not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there anything like sympathy, judgments, extenuating circumstances, or maybe even probation?
Impossible!
I don't accept any of those claims.
That's...
Not.
Hey!
Save me, guys. I was only trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why you?
Be honest, after learning about Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right?
Wrong!
You're wrong. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were just desperate to kill Nagito and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already, at least in the end.
That is...
Teru.
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive.
Answer me.
Why did you try to commit murder? Answer me, Teru. I just wanted to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine.
Again?
Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
Oh.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura Diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Yeah, well, about that. Teru. But if we were told our memories were stolen and that several years have passed since our first day, and what happened to the Hanamura Diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe what Monokuma said.
Damn it!
You were saying all along, it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I want to make sure it was all just a lie. Oh my god, Entschuldigung. I wanted to make sure that I still have a place to call home. Mitzi. Terror, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Terror didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it. Because he believed it, he needed to deny it. Damn it, if I only knew how he felt. Something like this never would have happened. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagato's plan. I found out he was going to kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill. Ja, Voice Acting ist... Mal gucken, wie lange das überhaupt noch geht. Meine Stimme ist schon wieder voll am... Ich brauche eigentlich diesen... Logopäden-Termin, ey.
I'm sorry.
You guys. Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see. Interesting, but as far as motives to kill are concerned, wanting to see your mom is boring. What?
So...
It seems there's no point in basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
No, you can't.
Jeez, get out of my way! Well now.
There, now that the annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait,
Oh, hold on a sec. I'm not asking for forgiveness anymore, but at least
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
for Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
hey,
Call me chef. No, wait, that's not why
please!
Tell me at least what happened to the Hanamura diner, to Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Natürlich ist er so gemein und sagt ihm das nicht.
Lies! I won't believe this!
I won't believe it. Ach, wie passend. Gerade am Muttertag. Sie sieht aus, als hätte er Titten auf dem Bild.